This is why Jesus cannot be God.
You guys heard it here first. We're about to hear what I'm assuming, or what I'm hoping, is a good reason as to why Jesus cannot possibly be God.
We ask our Christian friends, in order for a thing to be truly or fully God and possess the divine nature, must this thing be ungenerated and without cause?
So the obvious answer here is that no, this person does not have to be ungenerated or without cause to have the divine nature, because according to Christian theology, Jesus Christ, who is the Son of the Father, is eternally generated from the Father, and yet has the same divine nature as the Father.
If they say yes, then it follows that Jesus is not the same kind of God as the Father, as Jesus is generated and caused eternally. If they say no, that a thing does not have to be ungenerated and without cause, then it follows that the Father could be begotten and generated from another divine person, and that divine person be generated and caused by another divine person ad infinitum, to infinity past.
However, that's not going to be the case, because all we're saying is that it is possible to be a person with the divine nature who is generated, not that it's possible for every particular person with the divine nature to be generated. Let me give an example. Clearly, within the realm of human beings, it's possible to be a human person while still being born from a woman. However, this wouldn't mean that it's possible for Adam, who is a human being, to be born of a woman, because in both Jewish and Christian thought, Adam refers to the first man. And if he's the first man, he could not possibly be born of a woman. Likewise, the Father refers to the first person in the Trinity, the one who is unbegotten. So he could not possibly be generated from another person. The Orthodox Muslim second point is that if we agree to this, then apparently there's going to be an infinite number of persons in the Trinity, one generating the other. However, this is just an assertion, and we are given no reason to actually believe that this is entailed. In fact, Christian theology actually has a coherent explanation as to why there cannot be an infinite number of persons, one generating the other, contrary to what the Orthodox Muslim says. The solution to this question can be found within our doctrine of relations and how the relations of the Trinity work. It would take way too long for me to explain it in a TikTok, but I'll leave a citation of St. Thomas Aquinas' explanation. Regardless, the Orthodox Muslim gives us no reason to believe that this is actually entailed. All we're saying is that you can be God while not being ungenerated. That wouldn't mean there's an infinite number of persons who are God. That would be as absurd as saying you can be a human without being born of a woman, and then somehow going from that statement to concluding that all of a sudden there is an infinite number of humans.
So Christianity fails to give a coherent justification or solution to this problem. Allah.
Except we have no reason to believe it is a problem in the first place. And mind you, I thought the video was supposed to be about how it's not possible for Jesus to be God. These arguments, the only thing they would conclude is that 1, the Father can be generated, or 2, that there's an infinite number of persons in the Trinity. Neither of these conclusions say that Jesus cannot be God. Hopefully he can do better next time, but until then, God bless.